don't need no luck, bro. I'm not to defend it, you know. It sounds like he may have took a plea deal and felony charges. Wait, this one. So I have to testify as a witness in my home assault. So yeah, it's that code enforcement versus the state. Southern Colorado's supposed to have a big storm coming in. I'm trying to get there in time before the storm hits. The semis are in a hurry today. Going 75. Subpoenaed me in to testify as a witness. This one's for like a misconduct charge or something. Disorderly conduct, something like that. Pissed off, Brady, good to see you. Hopefully I don't get all the way there and they cancel it because of bad weather or something. Because I gotta travel a ways to get there. Left a little early, trying to beat the storm. Okay, Stevenson, good to see you. Good morning. Sun should be coming up here shortly. But yeah, this is for that code enforcement that was on my property. And then I went to the courthouse to deal with his boss, and then I got assaulted, and he was fired on the spot. And it sounded like two charges stuck out of the charges he was handed. And this one, he's fighting this charge. He's paying a lawyer to fight this charge for him, I should say. Yeah, so from what I understand, and I could be wrong, but the DA basically said that he was going to take a plea bargain on the felony charge. He didn't want to try to take that one to trial. That's like abuse of authority or some shit. Something like that. Abuse of authority. If he's guilty of abuse of authority, he can't be a cop, he can't be a code enforcement, he can't be a security guard, he can't be in any position of authority. If found guilty. I think he's going to take a plea deal to that. Weather's been crazy here, guys. We've been having like 70-degree days, and then the next day's like 23, 20 degrees, something like that, Fahrenheit. And then yesterday was like 65 or something, and then now I guess we got this big bad storm coming in. It's supposed to get cold and a lot of snow. Was it so I was asking in the beginning too if my audio was good. Let's see, is that any better? Yeah, I do got some shitty service. This weather's sure not helping. Yeah, the sun should be coming up here shortly. In case the storm hit, in my car, so I took the truck up, and here comes the rain. There's the plow truck. They put stuff down on the highways before it snows here, so that way the highways don't get icy. It's definitely starting. Thanks for doing that, Carl. Appreciate it. They're not gonna let me take no cameras in the courtroom, so I'll probably have to do another stream after court, update on what happened. Hopefully I don't like get contempt of court or something. I got contempt of court before. Been thrown in jail. Contempt of court. Not allowed to speak freely in the courtroom. So yeah, here it comes. Looks like it's sleet. Like it's sleet. So the officer that took my report, he's in the video saying that he's going to get charged and he got fired and all that. That cop, he's a sheriff deputy actually. He'll be there today as well. He was also subpoenaed. So, a couple subpoenas went out for this case. Now it's getting good and windy. What? Storm. This guy won't even look at me no more. He was so tough and he was so powerful. Now he won't even look in my eyes, you know? Joe Black, good to see you. Yeah, we'll have that buffering. This storm, I usually don't have good service to this stretch, so this storm don't help. And then I'll do another one after court. a lot of the notifications for the other one won't go out because a lot of people don't have notifications set to all. But I'll do an update after court. Then y'all know I made it out of there too. Yeah, we're about 10 or 15 minutes from the courthouse right now. The storm's supposed to continue all day into tomorrow. We haven't had no real bad storms yet this year. But of course, they always say it's going to be a bad storm. Yeah, thanks, Joe Black. We just want to see him get charged. It's really hard to get a guilty plea in this county. You can't. It's real hard. Less than an hour, I guess. It starts at 8. I guess it'll take less than an hour for court. We're the first ones up for the day. It's a different judge than what I've been dealing with. We've been bringing in an out-of-county judge to handle this case because otherwise, dude, if he's found not guilty, I'm gonna fucking throw a fit because these crooked-ass fucking corrupt-ass courts. So for the other charges, they had brought in a different judge from out of county to handle it. But this being this is District C court, District C. So it's going to be a different judge. His name doesn't ring a bell with me. Maybe when I see his face, I'll know him. I don't know what evidence they have on hand. I mean, hell, his body cam video or the video I took that day of the incident either shows he's guilty, so. But this will be a disorderly charge. It's just a misdemeanor. I'm pretty sure he took the plea deal for the felony. He didn't want to fight that one in court, the abuse of power. I don't think he wanted to take that one to trial. The DA called me to work out a plea deal. I'm trying to figure out a plea deal for this guy. And we had wrote a plea deal for this charge too, but maybe he decided he didn't want to take it. I think in the plea deal for this charge was 2 years, 0 tolerance, unsupervised probation. I'm pretty sure that's what this charge was in the plea deal. He may still take the plea deal this morning too, guys. It's a possibility. But for this charge, if I don't think it is 2 years probation, 0 tolerance, but unsupervised. So like you don't have to go see a probation officer every fucking week. But if he tries to assault somebody again, then that's his ass. He'll have the 2 years. Because they were ultimately gonna like suspend the sentence, you know? Defer it. Unless he fucked up. That's fine by me. I mean, that code enforcement guy, he was a new guy. He's like the fucking 4th code enforcement guy I had to get fired. It's not him, right? It's the people that are telling him what to do and how to do it that are the problem. They're the issue that I'm after, right? It's not that he was abusing his power. They allowed him to abuse his power. So, So getting him in trouble isn't going to fix the situation. You know what I mean? Because they're going to allow the next guy to do the same thing. So they just thought they were untouchable. They were untouchable. They couldn't get a charge or anything like that. You know, this is the first actual charge that I know of in my history that's actually made it through court and hasn't been thrown out. So it's a learning experience for them. Like, oh shit, yeah, we can actually get fucking locked up and put in jail if we do this stupid shit. So that's the point there. Like, I don't want to see that old man. He's fucking 70 years old or something, dude. You know? I don't want to see that old man sitting in jail. I don't want to really see too many people sitting in jail, especially over some bullshit, but he definitely don't need to have his ego intact anymore, you know? He ain't gonna walk around with that big ass head telling people I can do whatever I want. I don't know. It would take an hour though. I'm not sure if the judge is gonna review that video or what. You know, there's like, say, 15 minutes of video footage maybe. Unredacted, maybe like 25. And then we got his body cams leading up to. I have that as evidence as well. And that man, he was hunting for me. And again, that means somebody gave him power to do that. Somebody made him feel like he had the power to hunt me down. That's not okay. Damn, this wind. High wind, caution. Low and high profile vehicles. Yeah, so they'll probably end up shutting this highway down today. Between the snow and wind. Yeah, so it is what it is. I think we've seen a lot of the bad people leave. Not all of them, but some is better than none. It was powerhousing when I got here, man. Them fuckers were powerhousing on me and my family. Alright, I gotta get a beverage. Had to get a beverage. Still Black Line. Alright. Now we made it here. We sit and wait. It's fucking weather. Thanks, Carl. You guys are pointed at like the worst spot on the windshield. The spot the windshield wiper don't get. Sorry about that. Sun ain't really gonna make it up much today, but it should be light out soon. You can kind of see. Bad storm. And that's what they was talking about. It's police. There they go, there they go. Oh, he's getting on the highway. I thought he was going to come back this way. He started hitting the brakes like he's going to turn around. What made his day? That's a cocky little sheriff's deputy that's driving that car. Got him in a couple videos. Fucking asshole. Alright guys, so we are in Walsenburg, Colorado. Just a small town. About 3,700. I think the county's got like 6,800 people. It's slowly growing. Super slow. Tumbleweed. This is it, Main Street right here. And there's the courthouse. It's a nice spot. Yeah, what shitty weather. It's never good when it rains before it snows, you know? Looks for a lot of ice. Let's see here. Yeah, and that's the jail right there. Yeah. Me and Eric Brandt, we got a video at that jail right there. One of my very first ever videos. Eric Brandt. Yep. Yeah, hey, you're right, Joe Black. Was this the part that you find out it was postponed and they managed to tell everyone apart from you? And it starts at 8. It's, I got probably 40 minutes or so before I got to be in there. But I had a long drive. I'd rather leave early than be late. So now I got to sit and wait for a minute. Once that highway gets fucking icy, it's gonna be like, yeah, bumper to bumper fucking 30-mile-an-hour traffic. So on the way home, it's probably gonna be a joy. But oh yeah, you want to recap Joe Black? All right, so I don't know. It's been about 9 months now, but I was assaulted right over behind this building in this parking lot by code enforcement. Tried to put me in handcuffs because I was video recording in this parking lot over here, and I guess I hit his truck with the video camera, and he didn't like that. Told me I needed to get away from his truck, and then he tried using his badge, gun, and handcuffs, which are not a good combination unless you're an officer of the peace. You know, you got to be at least post certified. So he follows me across the parking lot, fucking tries to snatch my phone out of my hands and all that good fucking happy horse shit. And he was fired on the spot, but I pressed charges. And so they hit him with like, I don't know, 4 charges or something, but only a couple stuck. 2 of them stuck. So today we're going to court for the misdemeanor charge, which was disorderly conduct. Yeah, it's been 9 months already, bro. Yeah, 9 months. I talked with the prosecuting attorney, let's see, maybe a week or more ago, and he says he wanted to talk about a plea deal for this guy. So we wrote up a plea deal. I don't know if he's taking it or not, but no, it was his truck, Joe Black, because like he had his personal truck parked in this parking lot. You know what I mean? This is a public parking lot, and he had his. I didn't know at the time it was his personal truck. Like I could have assumed it was, but I didn't know until he come running up there telling me. The video's up there a couple different times, but then I got the body cam from the situation leading up to the assault, and that was even more damaging. Like the guy was seeking me out and chasing me around, caught him on my land that morning, Joe Black. The morning I was assaulted, the only reason I was dealing with him is because I caught him on my land. And then when I got the body cam later on, there's no body cam footage of him on my land. Like it was redacted. The body cam started when I pulled up. So he had the body cam turned off while he was on my land. And that was a violation of an agreement that he had to sign because he had gotten in trouble prior to that. And then he threatened my wife with basically, I'm going to find probable cause to be on your land and whatnot. And that stuff went public, and he got written up for it. part of the agreement was is he shouldn't be on my land. And yet that morning he was on my land. So I came up, I talked to his boss and everything, and walking around the parking lot, and he decided to chase me down and try to steal my phone from me. As he says, I'll do whatever I want, son. So, yeah, so now it's been 4 or 5 court dates. Yeah, he is a salty old man. Not was, he still is. So, but ultimately, somebody was empowering him to act that way. This is not all his fault. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like see this old ass man go to prison or something for this shit, dude. He's an old ass man. I mean, he was never a real threat to me. Even with his gun and his badge and his handcuffs, you know what I mean? He's 70 years old and feeble. Like, it's only in his mind is he young and tough. So, but I mean, I wasn't trying to touch him or, you know, so retreating when he grabbed my phone, waiting on deputies to come tell him that he's stupid. Well, he didn't give the deputies a chance to come tell him he committed crimes. Now, he was on the clock, Joe Black. He was on the clock. He was wearing his badge. His boss knew that he was a liability. I made sure of that before the assault happened. And so now the county is responsible as well, right? They allowed this shit. And that wasn't the only complaint or the only time a complaint was made. So, like, I knew to expect him to do something stupid like that. So, they got the courthouse all lit up now. Getting it ready for me. So, yeah, that's where we're at there, Joe Black. Just, we got to finish it because this county charges never stick. They all get thrown out, dismissed, no evidence. So I've had to have like out of county judges come in and handle the case. The sheriff, we had to get him found guilty of mishandling evidence. So the sheriff right now has a court order in standing from the judge that says if he doesn't fucking comply with the laws of handling evidence, then his ass can be put in prison. They can strike all of his funding. Because at the beginning of this case, the evidence got lost as well. There was no evidence. Then the district attorney and the judge says, well, there's more evidence on YouTube than in the courtroom. And see, that was the sheriff's issue. The sheriff wasn't fucking turning in what he was supposed to for evidence. Yeah, we are, Joe Black. After these 2 court dates are done, he's guilty. He's not beating these charges. These 2 will stick. The other ones are dropped, whatever, dismissed, but these ones will stick. And as soon as I get that guilty plea, then I walk over to this building right there and hit him with intent to sue. And it ain't gonna be for no policy change because I had already spoke with these guys prior to, and I told them it's gonna start costing them monetarily for people to act like this on their watch. For them to allow people to do that is not okay. And so this will be a monetary settlement when we're done. It's not going to be overnight or nothing, but I will hit them with intent to sue as soon as they go through. He's guilty. So it's a lot easier to fight when you got the guilty plea from the offender than if he's still in court or it hasn't been, you know what I mean? So I've had to be patient. But no statute of limitations anywhere soon for me. So I have time on my side. And yeah. The county ultimately, that's harassment is what I have on them. They fucking harass the shit out of me. And then they use this guy to enforce their harassment. And they use the last guy before him. They're expendable. The code enforcement's, well, we'll just try to find a new one. They set them up for failure. M-Star, good to see you. Yeah, how does M-Star not have a wrench in here? That don't even... seem right. I can't give you one right now, but I could have swore M-Stars had a wrench in here since I first started this channel. But yeah, so now, like I say, we just sit and we wait. Make sure that it goes through, that the evidence isn't lost, because we have the evidence, guys. What's truth? Good to see you. We have the evidence. I mean, the evidence is on YouTube. They tried sweeping it under the rug, but I came in here and I told them, I says, just one of my friends shared that video and it has over 20,000 views. This was like 2 days later. It's like 2-3 days after the assault. I says, you're not sweeping this under the rug. That's what I told the county. Because DC Accuracy shared that video. He did his own little edit and shared it. And he got 20,000 views, man, in like fucking 24 hours or some shit. I was like, dude, you can't get rid of that evidence. It's out there. If 20,000 fucking people seen it and DC copied it, how other many fucking people copied it and have the evidence out there, you know? Yeah, Joe Black. So the sheriff, again, we had an out-of-county judge come in, and they deemed the sheriff a danger to the community or something like that. A danger to the community, something like that, dude. Some pretty harsh words. So, yeah, when you got a judge say you're a danger to the community and we're watching you, well, that's fucked up. So, and you can read it right in the news articles, man. The sheriff's name out here is Bruce Newman, and the DA who sued him is named Solano, Henry Solano. Henry Solano, prosecuting attorney, fucking sued the sheriff over mishandling evidence. And then with this Bensman case, in the very beginning, they mishandled evidence. There was no evidence. It was the same judge handling the case with no evidence as was handling the case against the sheriff for evidence. So he got to witness firsthand, no evidence. So we've done a lot. We've done a lot. And since then, I went and requested multiple body cams, multiple disciplinary actions. We filed complaints, all this with the sheriff's department. And as far as I'm concerned, I've been ignored. And so that in itself is mishandling the evidence. I FOIA requested body cams. I FOIA requested fucking, I made that video not long ago about that guy, the neck breaker. He likes to put you in handcuffs and then slam you on your fucking face. This is MO. Like try to suplex you and it while you're in handcuffs because he's tough like that. I asked for his disciplinary actions, all fucking past fucking incidents, and they just denied me and didn't fucking respond at all. So they're still not handling shit correctly. When the judge sees it, he's not me sitting as well as he thinks he is. Because that was the sentence. The sentence was like fucking X amount of time in jail, and the suspension of all funding. So this whole jail right here, they'll stop the funding. And they get a lot of fucking funding, guys, for this small little ass fucking town. A lot of fucking funding. Because there's no police. Freddie Show News, what's up? Yeah, there's no police out here for this whole county. That's it. The police were corrupt, so they disbanded them about 4 years ago. So we have no city police. There's no other law enforcement agency out here except the sheriff that's mishandling the evidence. You guys see where I'm going with this? So, like, he was running unchecked until we came along. Until we started watching their asses, he was just unchecked. Doing what the fuck he wants. There's no marshals out here. State troopers, but they only do highway and murder cases. So the sheriff, he's the only like the law of the land here, of the county. All surrounding counties have at least police. So, but all funding was cut from the police department and diverted to the sheriff's department. So they used to run a whole police department off from the funding just from the city. Now the sheriff's department gets the city and the county funding. You guys want to go to the police station? It's right next door. They love me. They're stupid too, guys, because I put my request in writing, paper, like handwriting, and I was live when I delivered it. And then also too, I emailed that shit. You want to go, Carl? We can go, buddy. Let's go. I got it. Coke you. Oh shit. Last time I was over here, this water guy, one of these water guys from the city come walking up to me. Hey! I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, are you one of those auditor guys? I was like, something like that. He's like, well, I just wanted to say thank you. I was like, oh, hell yeah. All right, so I think that's Deputy Bernal's vehicle. He got subpoenaed to testify as well. That was the cop that took the report. But yeah, there ain't nothing going on at the courthouse. We can see what's happening here. I ain't getting out though. It's fucking raining. It's snowing. Yeah, Eric Brandt and I ran all around this fucking jail right here, making them fuckers uncomfortable. Nah, it's right next door. I'm definitely gonna be late. 357 says that's how it was in California where I live. The sheriff was the city police as well. Yeah, that's it here. These guys right here are the ones in charge. They fucking run everything out here. They got cameras all over out here too, so they know I'm here. Like you can see the one camera here on the pole. They got them all over out here. It's like a little compound. They go in there and lock the door and hide. At least they did when Eric Brandt was here. Them motherfuckers locked the door and they hid. They wouldn't come out for nothing, dude. We went through every one of their fucking vehicles. We fucking walked around and around and around. We was ringing their bell, trying to fucking get them to come out. They did not want to speak to Eric Brandt. There's the police. That guy there, he's a fucking dickhead. He's a captain. He's a fucking dickhead. That's the last video I did when I was turning in information and he's trying to tell me about FOIA and how FOIA works. He ain't no fucking FOIA officer. He don't know shit, dude. Well, I know it costs money. No, it don't, motherfucker. Up to 40 pages free. If fucking disciplinary action is fucking up to 40 pages, then that motherfucker's got a problem. That, you know. It wasn't long ago, Lacey. Yeah, that was him. I was having a good conversation with him, and then somebody called him, and he was like, get off camera, get off camera. And he fucking took off running. That's a little Scrimpy. I call him Scrimpy. He's like their smallest deputy. Call him Scrimpy. He's a piece of shit, too. There's still a couple pieces of shit that gotta go, guys. But we got some new officers or new deputies here. They may be good. I got a couple that I've been dealing with that are giving me some hope. But the good ones have to work against one like this one right here in that fucking driver's seat. Don't sit there too long, motherfucker, or I'm gonna pop out. This ain't fucking stop and chat time, motherfucker. You're on camera. They're over there shooting the shit. They should have done that inside. Come out here. Like they got nothing to do. Motherfuckers. So one of them is new. He's training one. Look like, because I don't know that cop that got in the passenger side, but they just got some new cops finally, man. Yeah, getting their lives straight. Yeah, the one guy I call Scrimpy. He's just a little fucker, dude. I think he drives this car right here. He can barely see over the steering wheel. Like, they gotta get him some phone books and shit to set on. Yup. They're cops, so, like, hopefully they notice I'm sitting here, right? I'm sitting in a bank parking lot, guys. The bank is closed, and I'm fucking looking at them. You'd think they would, be observant enough. And my vehicle is very fucking distinguishable. I'm in the Beast today, so they know I'm here. There they go. Take your ass inside, Scrimpy. Oh, there he goes. Oh, come another cop. Reporting for duty. He's texting and driving. Should I pull him over for texting and driving, y'all? Motherfucker. They fixed all their windshields. Because remember, I give that cop a ticket for the windshield that day? A warning. I let him off with a warning because I was nice, but his windshield's all cracked to fuck. I come out here and like 8 windshields were cracked to fuck. They tried, well. I was like, well, nothing, dude. You call the fucking glass place. They come out here with a whole load of glass. They do all the fucking cars in the fucking parking lot in one fucking day. And you got new windshields. Told them flat out, don't let me hear you writing no fucking tickets for a cracked windshield, bitch. Yeah, I did. I went through and violated the shit out of them. They fixed them though. They fixed them, Sig. That means that they're listening. It's got to mean it. I mean, they didn't just fix those windshields because they needed fixed, or they would have been fixed prior to. This was around the time. This was about 9 months ago, 8-9 months ago, when I got them for those windshields. But now all these got new windshields in them. There's no cracks. Last time I looked, I couldn't find a single cracked windshield. Mine's got a big ass nick right here, but no cracks. Reporting for duty. Let me go fuck with this cop real quick. I'm Scrimpy. I like fucking with him. Get him. He can barely see over the steering wheel, guys. They give him a different car this time. There's the state police over at the gas station. Lucky, what's up? Good to see you. How's the weather up that way? Last time I was up there, it was cold as shit. I was just in Montana. Is that where you're at, Montana? Couldn't see it very good. Yeah, about 2 months ago, I was in Montana. And fucking snowdrifts were like 3 times the size of this truck. I ain't even bullshitting. I was happy to get out of Montana. The snow was like over my bumper. Oh, you're in Missouri. All right. I wasn't sure. I just seen it fly by in the chat. Yeah, Missouri probably not bad weather right now. I haven't been to Missouri in a while. A few years. All right, so now we're back. Let's see if I can move this fucker. There weren't so many crazy trolls out there. I'd let this stream run while I was in court. Then you guys would see them hauling me out if they do. Hey, Lucky, yesterday it was like 65, 70 degrees, and now today you get all gloomy and freaking trying to snow. Our weather's been like 50-degree swings from day to day lately. It's not typical. I mean, I'm used to cold nights and 60-degree days through the winter here. You get a couple days of cold row and then back to 60. We can get accumulation of snow. It always melts, except the little snowbanks. Yup. Oh yeah, Lucky. I'll give you an update. So about 9 months ago, I was assaulted here in this parking lot. Code enforcement tried to take my phone and put me in handcuffs for recording in public. He was fired on the spot, and he was charged with multiple charges. Today we're going to court. I have to testify. I was subpoenaed as a witness to testify. This court date here is for disorderly conduct. It's the misdemeanor charge. And then he was charged with a felony charge of like abuse of power, abuse of authority, something along those lines. I haven't been subpoenaed for that one yet. I think he's taking a plea deal on that one, but I think he wanted to try to fight this one or something. Who knows? Maybe I'll get up there and he'll just say I'm fucking guilty, and so it's not like I'm not the defendant or nothing today. It's Benchman versus the state of Colorado. It's a Division C court. I tried looking it up online in the dockets. I couldn't even find it in the dockets, but I think it's because it's Division C court. It's not county court, and it's not district court, so it's not showing up. But just follow through. You gotta make sure the charges stick. And once the guilties go through, then I'll go next door. He was on the clock and employed through the county at the time as a code enforcement. They knew who he was. They knew he was rogue. They knew how he was acting. Other people had complained to him prior to, but basically, like, rid of him. They used him as the patsy. So now his life just got rearranged, and the people who basically told him it was okay to do what he did are sitting over here in this building thinking they got away with it. They didn't get away with it, guys. I just need this fucking guilty plea to go through. So, well, the thing is too, Lucky, is most states you have to be post certified to be a cop, you know. And the thing that goes with being a cop is you get to carry a badge, you get to carry a gun, and you get to carry handcuffs, right? You get to carry that combination of tools, because that's part of the post certifications. Well, this guy wasn't post certified. He wasn't a cop. He should not have had handcuffs. He shouldn't have had his gun either. Like, that wasn't part of his get up. That was his own personal six shooter. And those were his own personal handcuffs. They weren't provided as his fucking outfit. And so he put the badge, the gun, and the handcuffs all together, and that's impersonating a cop. So that man was impersonating a cop, and when you watch that video, you would assume he's a fucking cop. He's got a badge, he's got a bulletproof vest on, he's got handcuffs, and he's got a gun. And that's the charge I was trying to get him on, is intimidating a peace officer, because I would have had his ass there real good. But yep, I would have had him real fucking good right there. But this abuse of power is a felony, and it's a serious fucking crime, and he did do that as well. So I mean, either way, the guy's not gonna do any jail time. I mean, maybe if he takes this to trial and loses, I guess he may. If he takes it to trial and loses, they might fucking hit him hard just because. Because the plea deal, like I said, he wouldn't do no time. Right. Hey, Joe Black. That's pretty much what I told the fucking prosecutor. I was like, look, man, I'm fair. Like, I don't want to see that old man fucking going laying in prison somewhere. But somebody empowered him to do this shit. Somebody told him it was okay. Somebody made him feel that this would never happen to him because he was protected. That's what I feel. I feel somebody fucking set this man up, and he took the fucking bait. You know what I mean? He took the fucking bait, guys. He thought he was untouchable. That wasn't the case at all. But I'm telling you, there's Bruce Newman right there, guys. That's the sheriff. Bruce Newman. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so wouldn't it, that'd be the shit if I could get him to testify to who made him think he could do all that stupid shit. Because I'm telling you, man, I don't think he just thought that shit up himself. I never had met that guy before in my life, okay? I didn't know him. Never seen him before in my life. Never met him, never talked to him or nothing. And he knew exactly who I was. He knew exactly what I looked like. And I don't think he's smart enough to seek that information out himself, right? I think somebody fucking told him, hey, look at what this guy did to the last 3 code enforcement officers or something. He's a real fucking prick. Better watch out for him. Or something, you know? We need him on. They did something. They told his ass something, I think. It's just me speculating, but again, dude, I just don't think he would act that way. Be telling him, because right here is where the assault happened, guys. He assaulted me right here by this pole. I was coming from that direction, heading this way, and right in here, he decided he's gonna snatch my phone. So, and I'm still fighting with the county to this day. I'm still fighting with the county because there's a camera right here in front. See? The camera caught the incident. They won't give me the fucking footage. There's a camera up top here. That camera caught the fucking incident. They won't give me the footage. So, they don't want to come off the fucking footage. I'm still fighting with them. I had to send the shit off to Attorney General. Because they haven't even responded to me. They just straight up denied me. No response. So, all right, Lacey, get some rest. Thanks for stopping in. I'll be back on later after court with an update, but looks like I got about 15 minutes till it starts. So, be getting off here soon myself, so I can go in and get situated. Yeah, they won't let us record in there, not even in the lobby. They got some old ass court order from like 2018 or some shit that they're trying to stand on. And that court order is good and stands. And it says you can't record in that building at all. Joe Cool went in there. He thought he was gonna record. He's like, well, let me get to the bottom of it, see if I can figure out why they say that. And he went in and pulled the paperwork, and he's like, nah, this shit's no good. So I think we can record in there. They're just calling our bluffs or something. I brought the body cam, but I can't wear that in there either. So, like I say, if the YouTube trolls weren't so fucking stupid, I'd just leave this stream run. Yeah, the public lobby, at least, right. That's how every place else is you just need permission to go into the courtroom from the judge, and that's understandable. So, all happy. Did you just get in here? I'm good to see you. So that's all from that code enforcement. We're just going to court today. I'm subpoenaed as a witness. It's Lensman versus the state of Colorado. This is a misdemeanor charge of disorderly conduct. I guess he's taking it to trial. So we're just here to fulfill our command. The paper says, I command you to be at court. This is the wordage. He commanded me. So I'm just meeting the commands. Hey, you know, he's not gonna get no jail time, Happy, but he's paying a lawyer, and he is looking at some probation, and either way, I think he might have figured out he can't do whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah, hey, Joe Black, and that's what me and Joe Cool was talking about, because the judge that signed that motherfucker isn't even here no more. He's not even here no more. So it's not like it was signed in 2018 and the judge just hasn't re-signed it. The judge is gone. That judge that says you can't record in there, he isn't even here. But like you say, they will. They'll throw your ass in jail. So we are going to test it. I am gonna go in there and record just because, like, I can get everything from the windows outside. Actually, I mean, look at all the windows. You can't see none of that from inside, but you can walk up the window and look right in. They're fucking idiots. But I'm gonna do it just on point. Like, I'm gonna go in because of the point of it. Um, but just not gonna be today when I test that. I just have to make sure my stuff is in good order, you know. So, but I mean, I'll let them arrest me for it. That's fine. I just have to be in the right position first, you know. I mean, yeah. Go in there. So, letting everybody pull up and get about. We should see old Benson pulling up here anytime now. Dude. And did any of you guys see the body cam footage of when he was driving around? Like, he was reacting like all right, so like he had already thought this day out. Of course, he thought I was going to be the defendant, right? But he started talking in that video uh like we were in the courtroom. So he's already rehearsed for this day. Except he thought I was going to be the defendant. Mm-hmm. He's all yelling in the video, when you're in court, you'll be quiet. Like that body cam footage, he was driving around talking to himself, guys. There was nobody else in that vehicle. Man's a fucking nut job. He says, you know what? I'm gonna go find out what this piece of shit is up to. And he fucking chases me down. He's a fucking public servant and he's gonna chase me down. And he recorded his own demise. What a fucking dumbass. Stupid motherfucker. Fuck. Yeah, that body cam footage is up on my page too. Yep. There's like fucking 25 minutes, a half hour of body cam footage or some shit, dude. This motherfucker just talking crazy to himself, making up stories, answering questions to people who ain't even there to ask a question. What the fuck? Something ain't right inside that man's head. No, I don't have nobody with me. I'm by myself. I got you always. Like I say, I'd let the video run, but fucking trolls are stupid. Otherwise, I'd just let this sit here and run while I go in, because I'm just gonna be right up here in this window. These windows right here is the courtroom. I've been in there plenty of times. I'd let it run, but fuck. Probably just asking for issues. Because these days, nobody got nothing better to do than troll a motherfucker. So we're going to wait for him to show up before I fucking end the stream. Because if he ain't here, well, not much to worry about, right? Maybe they canceled. We'll see. I mean, he's late, I would think. I like to be on time or early. Court starts in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, and he ain't even pulled in the parking lot yet. Last time he pulled in, there's a fucking sign right here. It says museum parking only. He parked right there. Because he does what he wants. The only fucking parking spot in the whole parking lot that says museum parking only. And that's where he parked. I took a picture of it. Thought it was funny. Well, everybody else is showing up. All these people know me, guys. I don't know every one of them, but they all know me. It's that asshole with the camera. Hey, he wasn't a sheriff. M-Star, he wasn't a sheriff. He wasn't even a fucking cop. He's not even post-certified. He's just a simple code enforcement, acting like a cop. Oh, there's Mr. Cool. Is that Mr. Cool? Oh, I can't tell from here if that's Mr. Cool. He hates me. He wants to assault me too. He'd probably be the next case we got in court. Yeah. He wants to assault the shit out of me. Yeah, I want to be cop. Oh yeah. I don't. Hey, I'm not. I mean, I'm usually pretty nice to these motherfuckers, unless they're fucking deserving of otherwise. You know, I try to be pretty. You know, try to treat them how I want to be treated, type shit. You know, but these motherfuckers, dude, they fucking get stupid sometimes. And I'm just a loud fucking person, so they don't like that. They thought I was loud until Eric Brandt showed up. The motherfuckers realized real quick I'm real easy to deal with compared to Eric Brandt. Yeah, 10 minutes away. I'm gonna fucking head up there. But like I say, if you don't show up, then fucking there ain't gonna be no court anyway. Unless they give him like a WebEx or something, so he ain't gonna be in the court with me. I already told the DA I don't want to be around that motherfucker. I was supposed to get the WebEx link, and I was gonna share it on the fucking line, but they won't give me the WebEx link. They know I'll be sharing that shit. They don't want that. So maybe they gave him a WebEx. Yo. I ain't seen his lawyer. The doors ain't open yet. The doors don't even open till 8. So. I'm not gonna get out and go stand in that rain. Fuck that. See that guy standing up there in the rain? Fuck that. You guys can see this building don't got a fucking window in it. Missing the window. Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all stopping in. I will do another stream after. Short one. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Haven't made a video in a while, man. It's been just shitty. Gas through the fucking roof. The weather's been crazy. This fucking pig, it cost me $40 just for that trip. Just fucking here and back. It used to be $20. 25. Now it's $40 fucking dollars. Yeah. That's a county building, so it ain't to avoid the tax. The fucking windows, they just can't keep up. the big building over here was missing one of those big ass windows up there fucking month or two ago. And so now we're missing this one over here. I think the wind blows them out or some shit. Well, hell, I guess I'm not in shit. There's the guy that opens the door. Can't get in until he opens the fucking door, so I'm gonna follow him in. He don't like me. Oh, there's Big Carl. You see that big blue blimp right there? See him? Big blue blimp? That's Carl. He's a good guy. Like a football player or something. Probably played football in college or some shit. He's a big old dude. That's the county administrator. That's this guy's boss. Or was this guy's boss. This guy. I caught him on video a couple times being late to even open the fucking doors. So they didn't get to give me personal service, the subpoena. I found it in my mailbox yesterday. They don't even know that I've been served because nobody was able to serve me. So it'll probably be a little bit of a surprise that I show up. Oh, shit. All right, guys. Be safe out there. Appreciate you. I'll have you in a bit.